boys and girls, this is Miss Moore here. You're going to need your pages out of your packet that have the triangles and the page that's stapled to it that have the place value boxes. You're going to need scissors. You're going to need a notebook of some kind, and you're going to need glue. Go get all that and then come back. Pause right here and I'll be waiting on you when you get back. Okay, we're just making sure. Do you have everything? You need your papers, you need your scissors, you need your glue, and you need your notebook. All right, what I want you to do, take your scissors and I want you to cut around the outside of these diamonds. Don't cut them down the middle, just cut the outside. I'm going to show you an example. Hold on just a minute. Okay, here's what yours is going to look like when you cut it. You're cutting out the whole diamond. It's going to look like this. So there's my standard form. Go ahead and cut out this one and this one and this one. Pause it right here until you get finished cutting. Now you have your 4 diamonds. What I want you to do now is to go ahead and cut out this page also. I just want you to cut around the outside of the 2 boxes. Don't cut down the middle of them. Just cut the outside of the 2 rectangles. Okay, now that we have these cut out, I want you to take the 2 rectangles and lay them aside. And I want you to open your math notebook up. You can open it up to the very first page. And we're going to write up at the top, place value. It's going to be the title of this page. Place value. All right, you're going to take one triangle and you're going to fold it over. It's called the standard form. Fold it over. Make it into a triangle. You're going to put glue on the back. Glue the back of your triangle and glue it into your notebook. Now you have a flap that you can open. Alright, next one, I want you to do base 10 model. Do the same thing. Fold it over, put glue on the back, and glue it in your notebook. There you go. Next, you're going to do expanded form. Fold it over, put glue on the back, and glue it in. And word form. Same thing. Fold it over, put glue on the back, and glue it in. If I've gotten ahead of you, you can pause me for a moment and then get started again. All right, give you just a minute. Make sure you're caught up. Okay. Standard form. Let's start with standard form. Open standard form up. This is a number that is in standard form. 3, 2, 8. Do you know how to say that number? Say it with me. 328. These are digits. So standard form is the digits. Write the word digits. That's how we write numbers. Usually 328. Now let's go over to base 10 model. Base 10 model are your blocks. It's going to be a picture of the value of your number. So let's write picture, value. It's going to be the picture value. This is the base 10 model, just like we count by tens. Now let's make a model for 328. Do you remember how to make your hundreds? Remember your 100 flats? We're going to draw 3 of them. So here's 1, 2, 3. Now how many blocks are inside these flats? You're right, 100. So we'll put my lines in here. There should be 10 going across and 10 going down. You can't see them really well because they're so small. 10 going across and 10 going down. So now we've made 3 hundreds. How do we make this number? What is the value of that number? It's in the tens place. So that would be 20. How are we going to make 20? You're right. 2 tens. There we go. And there's 10 in each one. So 2 tens. Now we have 3 hundreds, 2 tens. How many ones do we have? How many are in the ones place? That's right, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's count them. We have 100, 200, 300, 310, 320, 321, 322, 323, 324, 325, 326, 327, 328. All right, let's go down to our next flap, expanded form. Expanded form is the value of our number. We're going to add the values together. So let's put values added. So we're going to use plus signs. What's the value of our hundreds place? What would it be in this number? You are right, 300. So let's put a plus sign. What's the value of our tens place? 20 plus, what's the value of our ones? 8. I'll have to write it down there because I ran out of room. 300 plus 20 plus 8. That's how we write 328 in expanded form. 300 plus 20 plus 8. Now we're going to do word form. Word form is how we say our number, but in words. So we're going to write just like we say it in words. Okay, so here we go. It's going to be 3, we have to squeeze this one in here, 100, 20, and then a hyphen, 8. 328. And 20 and 8 go together with a hyphen. Very good. I'll give you just a minute to get caught up. You can pause me anytime and get caught up and then start again. Okay, now we're going to use our rectangles. I want you to take your rectangle that has place value at the top and empty boxes. And I want you to flip it over, put some glue on it, and glue it in down here. Just like this. Glue it in down there. Then I want you to take this rectangle and I want you to take your scissors and I want you to cut these lines right here and stop when you get here. That way it has flaps on it. Make all of those flaps. Pause me right here and then come back and I will show you what else you need to do. Alright, now you are going to flip it over. You are going to put glue just across that little bar that says place value. That's the only spot. And you're going to glue it on top of that place value. Now they just look like one. Now you have little flaps down here that we can raise up. Okay, you go ahead and pause me and do that. Okay, now let's talk about our periods. Remember we talked about periods the other day? Ms. Stiltner and I talked to you about periods. We have the ones, tens, hundreds. Do you remember what period that was? That was the units. That's right, units. So ones, tens, hundreds went with the units. What went between the units, the hundreds and the thousands? You're right, a comma. So we're going to put that comma in right there. That's what separated them. Now we have thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s. That's a period. What period was that? Do you remember? You're right, the thousands. Now, that's as far as we really have to go. But there's another one on here. What comes next? Millions. Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? Say that with me. Millions. All right, what do you think is going to separate thousands and millions? You're right, another comma. So let's put that comma in. Now, this would begin the millions period. All right, so we have the units period, ones, tens, and hundreds. We have the thousands period, thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s. And then we start on the millions, and then we would keep going. All right, let's put a number in here. Let's open the first flap. All right, let's do 1, 1. Now let's open the tens. Let's put the digit 5 in there. Let's open the hundreds. Let's put the digit 4. Alright, then we've got a comma. Let's open the digit open the place value of thousands. We'll put a 6. Then 10,000s, let's put a 0. And 100,000s, let's put another 1. Oh, look at that huge number we have. We're going to try to read that number. You ready? Let's do it this way. Let's pretend we do not have this and we don't have this. What number is that? You're right, 106. So we're going to say 106,451. Say that with me again. Remember what that was? 106,451. Good job, guys. Now you can use your notebook if you forget. We have, let's go over it again. We have standard form, which is the digits. We have base 10 model, which is a picture of the value. We have expanded form, where we're adding our values and using plus signs. And we have our word form, just like we say it in words. All right. Bye.